Last month at Gen Con, I got the distinct honor of being able to be a demoer for Pandasaurus. One of my primary responsibilities were to run scheduled events for playing a wonderfully fun trick-taking game, and that is the game we're going to be talking about today. So without further ado, the game that so many people I demoed in Indiana said was just like euchre, and that is Aurum. In Aurum, you will have 50 base metal cards, 5 suits, ranks 1 through 10. You will have 4 reference cards. You will have 15 gold cards. These act as the trump cards, and you will have 3 golden nuggets. And you will also get that first player marker that we love so much. Here you can see a game set up for 4 players. To start the game off, you're going to deal out 12 cards to each of the players, and you'll have 2 cards left over. These will be left face up so everybody can see which cards are not going to be included in the game. Determine who the first player is going to be, and make sure that each player has space in front of them for the 4 following things. Gold collection, a space where you can put your gold trump cards, a place where you're going to place your bid, the area where you're going to play your cards for the trick, and an area where you're going to keep tricks taken. I also like to have a spot set aside for the reference card in case people need the reference card. Each player is going to receive a 0 value gold card. This is going to function as the lowest value trump that you can play. You're going to want to make sure that you place all of the remaining gold cards in order face up on the table so everybody can see them. Once everybody has been dealt cards, you're going to take a look at your hand, and you are going to determine how many tricks you believe you and your partner, if playing with 4 players, or just you, if you're playing with 3 players, are going to take in the next round. Once everyone has played their bid cards face down, and reminder, it does have to be a card that was in your hand, everyone simultaneously flips their bid card face up, and partners get to see what their partner bet for the first time. In the case of partners, if one partner plays a 4 and the other one plays a 2, the team bid will be 4. You will always go with the larger of the 2 bids. If you believe at any point during the game that you over or under bid, you can change your bid by discarding back to the supply any trump card, meaning gold card, that you have. This allows you to not only change your own, but you can also change your partner's bid. The rule still applies that the higher of the 2 bid values will be the bid that is currently the one your team is striving for. One last word on bids. The value of a bid is if you do not meet your bid and you are under, you do not get any points for your bid. If you exceed your bid, you get the number that you bid. If you hit it exactly, you get double the number that you bid. So that's what you're shooting for. Gameplay follows the pattern of any other trick-taking game. You are going to be playing cards into the center of the table, and your goal is to win the trick. In most cases, you win the trick by playing the highest value card. This can come in a few forms. 1, if you play a number that is higher than any other number that was played, you win the trick. If you play a double of a number that has already been played, that is the highest number that has been played, your double, as in the second version of that number that has been played, will win the trick. If you play a trump card of any value, meaning a gold card, it will win any trick where a gold card has not been played. If multiple gold cards are played in a round, the higher value gold card will take the trick. In the case of multiple gold cards of the same value, whichever card was played last will win the trick. There are a few differences in Aurum versus other trick-taking games. Sometimes you might want to have the lowest card. If you play the lowest card in a given trick, you will get a couple of benefits. 1, you will get to start the next trick. 2, you will get to take a matching gold card of the number that you played as the lowest card from the supply. You can then use this as a trump card down the line, or if it has a point value, use it for points at the end of the round. An additional restriction when it comes to playing cards is you cannot follow suit. Any suit that has already been played, you are not allowed to play that card. If you run into a situation where you do not have any legal cards to play, meaning you only have cards that match suits that have already been played, the round will end. The current trick is discarded and not factored into scoring. If a situation arises that you have a trump card, which you are always allowed to play, but choose not to play it because you would like to either end the round or use that trump card for points, you can choose not to legally play a card by revealing your hand and saying the only cards that you can play are trump cards and you choose not to play them. Once the round is over, you add up the points you got from bids and from gold cards and determine which team won the round. That winning team receives a gold nugget, and the first first team to win 2 gold nuggets wins the game. When playing with 3 players, most of the rules are the same, but instead of playing with a partner, you are playing for yourself. One of the 5 suits is discarded and not played with in the game, and you are only playing with cards 1 through 9 in each suit instead of 1 through 10. One last caveat, when determining who wins a trick, or who has the lowest, or who is awarded the gold card, you always go with the latest card plays in the case of a tie on card value. Now that you know how to play the game, I'll meet you back up top and give you my final thoughts. Aurum is a super fun game. I enjoy it. It's easy to teach. I taught it in the triple digits to the amount of times that I taught it to people during Gen Con. It was always a quick explanation and we were always able to get started playing really quickly. I can't even count the amount of times that people told me it was like euchre. Apparently that's a common Midwest game that I was not really aware of. It's super table friendly, super budget friendly. It was only $15 at the event. That seems like it's the normal price. It's kid friendly. It's all symbols and colors and numbers, so it's easy for them to play. And like most of Pandasaurus's games, it's very shelf friendly. You teach it quick, you play it quick. It's easy to take around with you. It's all of the good things that you want in a game. And if you like trick-taking games, I would definitely check this out because it has some wrinkles that make it a little different. So if your trick-taking game has gotten a little stale, give this one a shot. Check out the link down below in the description to pick up your own copy. It's no extra cost to you, but it really helps out the channel. If you like this video, please leave a like. Leave a comment down below. What's your favorite trick-taking game? Have you played euchre? Have you played Aurum? Subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any of this content going forward, and ring that bell so you know what's up, and I'll catch you in the next one.
Hi, Tisha Valenza, aka Poison Ivy, and you've just been watching King's Entertainment Reviews. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and watch.